Hello. If you have the problem of time management, then this video is for you. So I want to welcome you specially and also ask that you take time out to watch this video till the very end. Now, time management is an essential skill that everyone must have. It doesn't matter if you're a student, if you're a banker, if you're an entrepreneur, a businessman, and whatsoever it is that you do, even if you're a full-time housewife. Time management skill is essential in our everyday life. So this video is for you if you lack that skill. I'm going to give us 5 very essential tips to help us manage our time effectively. Now, with the way things are in our nation at the moment, you will agree with me that if you cannot manage time effectively, then you're going to be lagging in so many things. And that is why it is important that you learn to manage time effectively. So I will be talking on mastering time in this particular video. So in order for you to master time effectively and be able to manage your time in the space of 24 hours that you have for every day, this skill is very important. So the very first tip I'm giving you is what I call prioritize task. There is a need for you to prioritize task in precision. Now, prioritize there, for those of you who did elementary economics in secondary school, you will remember that we have what we were taught called a scale of preference. So you want to arrange your task in order of priority from the most important to the less important. So if you're able to prioritize your task with precision, it helps you to manage your time effectively over the course of a day. So this therefore means that before you go to bed every night, you need to outline your task for the next day. Once you're able to outline your task, then you can go ahead to prioritize them with precision. And you must do that in order of importance. The ones that are more important will be at the top of your list, and then you arrange them that way. Another thing you might want to do is to allocate the time that you need to execute each of the tasks. And that takes me to my second tip, which is called blocking. That's what we call time blocking. Now, when we say time blocking, it means that if you have 5 tasks for a day, for example, you want to arrange those tasks in order of preference, as I mentioned under the first tip. And then to each of the tasks, you allocate time. So if you have 5 tasks, for example, and you have an 8-hour working day, you want to first of all assign your break time, and then the time left, you divide them into the number of tasks that you have for the day. So like in our case study, we're talking about having 5 tasks. You divide the remaining time outside your break to these 5 tasks you have for the day. We call this time blocking. You arrange your time into blocks, and each block is assigned to one task. Now, what this does is that it helps you to focus on one task at a time for a specific period of time that you have allocated for each block. So if each block will take about 30 minutes, for example, then you will know that in those 30 minutes, you're going to focus on just one task. Now, this helps you to concentrate, and this helps you to carry out your task or execute your task without interference. So time blocking is a good thing for you to use as you try to manage your time effectively. Another tip that is going to help you is that you should manage the art of delegation. Now, entrepreneurs wear so many hats, and you find that most of them want to do so many things alone. However, what makes you an excellent entrepreneur is knowing when to delegate. Now, what this means is that you must ensure that those who work with you are knowledgeable enough, or you have trained them enough to be able to handle tasks on their own. And it is only at this point that you will have that confidence to delegate tasks to them. So, to be a successful entrepreneur, you need to train those working with you. And aside training them, you must learn to delegate tasks to them and have the mindset that as you are delegating to them, they will be able to execute such tasks effectively to your own satisfaction. So it's very important that you learn the art of delegation. The fourth tip I'm going to be giving you is that you should integrate smart breaks into your work schedule. As you try to manage your time effectively, integrating smart breaks into your work schedule is very important. Now, when we say smart breaks, what do we mean? A good example that can guide you is what we call the Pomodoro technique. What the Pomodoro technique says is that you could work straight 25 minutes and then you take a break each time. So the time allocated to that break is your decision. You might decide to have a 10 or 15 minutes break after working straight for 25 minutes without interruption. So this is what the Pomodoro technique says. So for the 25 minutes you have to execute a particular task, you concentrate fully and you work straight without interference for 25 minutes. And that means that as soon as your 25 minutes is complete, whether you have completed a task or not, you take a break. Now this helps you to refresh, and then by the time you return to work, your brain is ready to continue effectively with the task you have at hand. So integrating smart breaks into your work schedule is a good thing for you to look into. So I want to encourage you to integrate smart breaks into your work schedule. Then the last tip I'm going to be mentioning in this video as we try to master our timing is what I call leveraging technology for efficiency. Now, if you look around you, we have a lot of technological tools that you can use to make your work easy every day. If you are not leveraging on these technologies, then you are just shortchanging yourself. So why don't you think of those tools that can aid the business you run and integrate those tools into the business in order to make running the business effectively. Now, these tools will help you to manage time effectively. For example, you can integrate project management software into the business you do if you run a project management business. Another type of tool you might want to integrate into your business will be communication tools. Now, communication tools will help you manage time effectively as they help you run communication in your business effectively. So there are so many tools you can integrate into your business, and one very vital one that is in vogue today is the use of artificial intelligence. There are a lot of things you do in your business that AI can help you to accomplish with the speed of light. Why don't you look into that direction and incorporate technology into your business to help you manage time effectively? Now, I hope these 5 tips will help you in mastering time as you journey, either as an entrepreneur, a business person, a banker, a housewife, a husband, and whatsoever it is that you do, even a student. If you found this useful, please do good to share with those in your circle. My name is Manda Speaks, and I will see you in my next video. For now, stay blessed.